Have you ever wondered how ethical conduct is intertwined with the path to enlightenment in Buddhism? What insights lie within the Eightfold Path regarding moral behavior? This ancient wisdom tradition offers profound guidance on how to live a life of virtue and compassion, ultimately leading us toward the realization of our true nature. At the heart of Buddhism lies the Eightfold Path, a practical guide to ethical living and spiritual awakening. This path is not merely a set of rules, but a roadmap for cultivating wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. It encourages us to act with integrity, speak truthfully, and engage in livelihoods that bring no harm to others. By walking this path, we align ourselves with the timeless principles of compassion and wisdom, fostering harmony within ourselves and the world around us. Join us as we delve into the depths of Buddhist morality, unraveling the connection between ethical conduct and the noble path to liberation. With Urban Thrust as your guide, embark on a journey into the heart of Buddhist ethics. At the center of this exploration lies the Eightfold Path, a roadmap to ethical conduct and enlightenment. This path is not just a philosophical concept, but a practical guide for daily living, a manual for cultivating a life of compassion, wisdom, and peace. Among the 8 steps, 3 elements constitute the ethical conduct aspect: right speech, right action, and right livelihood. These pillars of the path provide guidance on how to interact with the world around us in a way that aligns with Buddhist principles. Firstly, right speech encourages us to speak truthfully, avoiding lies, slander, and harsh words. It asks us to consider the impact of our words before we utter them, ensuring that our speech serves to build up rather than tear down. Next, we have right action, which calls us to act with kindness and compassion. It discourages harmful actions, such as stealing, killing, and other forms of misconduct. It's about fostering a mindset of respect for the well-being of others and acting out of love rather than malice. Lastly, right livelihood encourages us to engage in work that is ethical and beneficial. It asks us to consider the consequences of our professional lives to ensure that our livelihoods do not cause harm or suffering to others. It's about integrating our ethics into every facet of our lives, even those as seemingly mundane as our careers. By practicing these principles, we can begin to align our lives with the path towards enlightenment. It's not an overnight transformation, but a gradual process of growth and understanding. It's about fostering harmony within ourselves and society, aligning our actions with the path to awakening. Each step we take on the Eightfold Path is a step towards a more compassionate, mindful, and ethical life. It's a journey of transformation, of becoming better versions of ourselves. And as we travel this path, we begin to see the world and our place in it with newfound clarity and wisdom. By embodying these principles, individuals foster harmony within themselves and society, aligning their actions with the path to awakening. Through mindful adherence to ethical conduct, we not only uphold the dignity of all beings, but also pave the way for personal transformation and spiritual growth. Ethical conduct, as outlined in the Eightfold Path, is not just a set of rules to be followed blindly. Instead, it's a mindful practice that deeply impacts both personal and societal harmony. Let's consider the virtue of compassion, a cornerstone of Buddhism. When we act compassionately, we not only alleviate the suffering of others, but also cultivate our capacity for empathy. This act of connecting deeply with others broadens our perspective and fosters a sense of interconnectedness. Compassion, thus, is not only an ethical obligation, but also a path to understanding the true nature of existence. Similarly, integrity, another virtue cultivated through ethical conduct, builds trust and fosters harmonious relationships. When we act with integrity, we align our actions with our values, creating an inner harmony that radiates outward. This alignment reduces conflict, both within ourselves and with others, promoting peace and understanding. And then there's generosity, a virtue that transcends the act of giving. Generosity in Buddhism is not just about giving material possessions. It's about giving time, energy, and kindness. It's about being generous with our understanding and patient with our judgments. This form of generosity fosters a sense of abundance, a realization that there's enough for everyone, reducing feelings of scarcity and competition. These virtues, along with others, are not just ideals to aspire to. They are practical tools for cultivating a life of peace and fulfillment. They are the fruits of ethical conduct, the tangible benefits that arise from walking the path of righteousness. So as we navigate through life, let's remember that our ethical choices are not just about right or wrong. They are opportunities for growth, for transformation, for understanding the interconnectedness of all beings. They are our guides on the path to enlightenment. Cultivating virtues such as compassion, integrity, and generosity leads to lasting happiness and peace. As we conclude our exploration of Buddhist ethics, I encourage you to subscribe to Urban Thrust. We've journeyed together through the intertwining paths of ethics and enlightenment in Buddhism, exploring the Eightfold Path and its significance in shaping ethical conduct. We've seen how right speech, right action, and right livelihood serve as moral compass points, guiding us towards truthful communication, compassionate actions, and non-harming livelihoods. These principles are not just ethical codes, but transformative tools that foster harmony within ourselves and society. They align our actions with the path to awakening, leading us towards a life of dignity and respect for all beings. We've also seen how ethical conduct is not just about avoiding harm or wrongdoing. It's about active cultivation of virtues such as compassion, integrity, and generosity. These virtues are seeds we plant within ourselves, and as we nurture them with mindful adherence to ethical conduct, they grow into the fruits of lasting happiness and peace. But our journey doesn't end here. The path to ethical wisdom is a lifelong journey, and we invite you to continue this journey with us. By subscribing to Urban Thrust, you become part of a community of seekers, individuals who are passionate about personal transformation and spiritual growth. We are a community that values the pursuit of wisdom, that believes in the power of ethical conduct to shape our lives and the world around us. We are a community that seeks to embody the principles of the Eightfold Path in our daily lives, to foster a world of greater virtue, compassion, and wisdom. So if you've found value in this exploration of Buddhist ethics, if you're inspired to cultivate ethical conduct and virtues in your own life, we invite you to join us. Subscribe to Urban Thrust, and together, let's walk this noble path to enlightenment. Join our community of seekers on the path to greater virtue, compassion, and wisdom.